The man was hit and thrown by a police car. Then, with his gun drawn, the officer ordered him to lie face down on the ground. They searched Terry's bag and found a pouch inside. When they opened it, it was full of cash. The officer immediately claimed the money had to be dirty. Terry explained it was for posting bail for his cousin, but the cops still confiscated the money. When Terry arrived at the courthouse, the clerk confirmed, without money, there would be no bail. As Terry turned to leave, a female attorney approached him and offered legal assistance. They met at a coffee shop. Summer told him that stuff like this was all too common with the local police. Getting the money back would be next to impossible. It turned out that Terry's cousin had previously testified against a local mob boss. If bail wasn't posted soon, his cousin would be transferred to the same prison where the mob boss was being held, and that would be a death sentence. Terry decided to try reporting the incident to the police. He claimed he'd been mugged and had lost $36,000. A female officer asked him to describe the suspect.
Big guy, white, blue eyes,
But she quickly realized he was talking about her own colleagues. At that moment, the police chief stepped in and warned Terry that if he didn't leave immediately, he'd be thrown in jail. Terry said he only needed $10,000 to post bail. He didn't care about the rest. The chief didn't agree to give back the money, but he did allow Terry to see his cousin at 9 a.m. the next morning. The next day, Terry rushed over only to see the prison transport bus already pulling away. The chief told him he was 3 minutes late. Terry jumped on his bike and started chasing after it. His cousin had no idea he was in danger. He even fist-bumped Terry through the bars as they passed. Terry had no choice but to go back to the station and speak to the chief again. This time, he revealed his full name. That's when the chief started to panic. The female officer looked up Terry's identity, and it turned out he was a Marine Corps instructor. The officer who had taken Terry's money instantly went on alert. Sensing things were about to go south, the chief pulled out his gun, but Terry quickly disarmed him and removed the magazine. He then took control of the situation. Just then, Marston came out with his gun raised, ordering Terry to release the chief, but Terry overpowered him and pinned him to the floor. In the end, both the chief and Marston were tied to chairs. Terry took the money, just the $10,000 he needed, as promised. He stuck to the deal, but when he showed up at the courthouse to post bail, the place was suddenly surrounded by police. They knocked him out cold. When he woke up, he found himself locked in a room. A cop came to take him to see the chief. The chief told him his cousin had already been badly injured and was now in the hospital. He had been attacked by the mob boss the moment he arrived at the new prison. In the end, his cousin didn't make it. Just as Terry, heartbroken, was preparing to leave town, another unexpected event occurred.